Capricorn, welcome back. Or if you are new, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and I am doing a midweek, although it'll be like up a day late, sorry about that, but I'm doing a midweek reading, and this will be in addition to the weekly love reading that I post on the weekend. And this is for the month of April. So what to look forward to, energies, things that may happen, or some insights for the month of April. So what I've done is pulled a few oracle cards here, and then a few tarot cards. They're in specific places, and I'll share that with you in a minute. But what I have currently here for you, Capricorn, is that I see in April you will be making moves. Now, whether you have already started that or whether you're just thinking about it, there will be some move or some reaction to the move that will happen in April. And pardon me, my throat still is acting funny and going out on me, so I do have a hot beverage, so pardon me. And Capricorn, you're the 10th reading, so you get the fun raspy voice. So what I'm picking up here is that you have been letting something either go on for a long time that you want to change or stop, and you're taking steps towards changing that. Or there's been something that you wanted to do or make happen for a long time, and you're taking steps towards that. I do feel that there was insecurity there. There was fear that you weren't enough, not only maybe outside but inside. So if it's a romantic situation, perhaps this is you wanted to introduce yourself to someone, but you didn't think that you were good looking enough, or just very insecure about the way that you looked and any flaws that you have, because we all have them. Or also internally, oh, am I funny? Am I interesting? Or maybe even externally, in as much as, well, I don't know, is my job good enough? Are people going to think that I'm successful? All those insecure things have been really, those insecurities have been weighing on you. And that happens to all of us. But I do see you taking steps to moving forward, but I want you to know, if you are, trepidatious, or, you're unsure, please do work on, your self-esteem. I really do feel like you are working on that and that you have made steps and inroads in that direction. But in April, if you still do have these insecurities that are, majorly holding you back, this is a time to go deep and do the work, whether it's shadow work, whether it's glamour spells, whether it's time to, change your diet and, go to the gym, or all of the above. I see you getting ready to make these changes, wanting to make these changes. And these changes would make you feel much more confident in, taking the steps that you want to take. Just know that, no matter what your perceived flaws or, what's the word, lack of, if, you think you're not enough, you really are just as you are. And it's not just something to say, everyone is beautiful, everyone blah, blah, blah. You know what? We really are. And we're always trying to live up to some standard that has been shown to us of what beautiful is or what success is. And while there are things you can do to help you feel better about yourself, please don't fall into the trap of thinking that we all have to look like, the women on TV, or that we all have to be a CEO to be successful, or that, we all have to have a master's degree to be perceived as intelligent or smart. Be happy with who you are. Really work on that. I mean, look back at everything that you've been through, everything that you've done in your life, all of the things that you have overcome, and all of the good that you've done. Think back to, times when friends needed you and they were unsure of themselves, and you gave them confidence and, a pep talk. And look in the mirror and do the same thing for yourself. So while I'm saying there are always things that we can work on, and we should, to feel better about ourselves, and health things to be more healthy and be more active and, feel better about ourselves. Continue to do that. There's nothing wrong with that, but not because you feel like there's a lack of, or that you're not good enough, because you truly are. You are a compilation of everything that you have been through in your life, every person that you've met, everybody that you've touched, and everybody that's touched you. You are built up of that. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So that is something to really think about in April, while you're taking steps to better yourself, while you're taking steps to reach out and make these contacts, or whatever it is that you're doing in order to be more happy and be more taking or getting what you want in life. Continue to work on loving yourself and accepting yourself for exactly who you are. And you'll find with that combination of working on yourself, accepting yourself, getting into that comfortable place with yourself, and making moves and trusting your, living out your intentions, making your intentions and living out your intentions, and going for what you want and getting what you want. Each little victory is going to build, your self-love and self-worth backbone, if you will. It's going to build it up stronger, and you're just going to be stronger and stronger and stronger with each step you take. And, it's a process, and it's never ending. But I will tell you, one morning you'll wake up and you'll realize that, you have a completely new life. And, they say that the cells, every 7 years, that every cell in your body is a new cell. And I don't know how true that is, but I do know that old ones die and new ones come. But the purpose of me saying that is, we go through cycles, and there are some things that we should leave behind, and there are some new things that we should embrace. And in going through this process that you're going through, you will end up, just with a new life, being basically, a new person, but you'll still have everything that makes you you, but you really will have a new life and just have like a new perspective, and you'll look at yourself in a new way. You will be a new person to yourself. And I do see some type of, I believe that you've already started this. So whether you've already started it, or whether you're planning on starting it, in April, you'll either start, or there will be some type of a milestone in April that will show you, wow, I really am making progress. I really am making headway. This really is, a good thing. I'm super happy about the changes that I'm making in my life. So that's awesome, Capricorn. Then I have pulled a couple of tarot cards for different positions. And so we have a card for money, a card for, love and relationships, and a card for personal and spiritual growth. So the card that I have for money is the Ten of Wands. Now it's usually about putting down a load, carrying a heavy load, maybe carrying more than your share. If you have been, if like you're in a relationship and you're, carrying too heavy of a load, maybe your partner is not, carrying their fair share, or maybe in your family situation, someone seems to be taking advantage and, maybe hitting you up for money too often, or you feel again like you're maybe paying more of your fair share. It could be, it is in the money position, so that's why I'm kind of focusing on that. Or it could even be in a job. You feel like the boss is taking advantage of you for the amount of money that, pardon me, let me take a sip. I'm sorry, I'm really losing my voice. You feel like your boss is really taking advantage of you and expecting so much for the amount of money that they're giving you. Whatever that is, I do see you leaving that behind. And that may be part of the action that you're taking up here. And maybe by working on your, inner and outer beauty and, and self-worth, and taking the steps that you need to make in order to feel, better about yourself and stronger, I think that it will also have to do with money. I think you'll leave some type of negative situation or experience behind and move forward. Now, as far as love, beautiful. This is a beautiful thing, Capricorn. I'm so happy to see this. The Nine of Cups is about self. So what this means is, and it's, wow, I just noticed this. I noticed it, but I didn't notice the correlation. It's right under the beauty card. So the Nine of Cups is about self. It's about not looking to the outside for the love or the validation that you need, but building it up within yourself so that you have your own, cup, your own inside cup full of love and, validation and self-worth and all of that. And so the Nine of Cups is about you working to fill your own cups of love, your own, working on yourself, building that up within you. And then look at this person, they're just like exploding out with love. So they filled up themselves. They are very satisfied with themselves. They know what they're worth. They know that they deserve love, and they've built up all this love in them. They're able to accept love, and now they're just ready to explode out with love. And that is what is happening to you, Capricorn, in this journey that you've been on. You've become very self-aware of what love is. You've learned to love yourself, and you feel more confident about giving love to someone in a healthy way, a healthy and balanced way, giving and receiving love. And then for personal and spiritual enlightenment or growth, we have the High Priestess. This is beautiful. This is about learning to trust your intuition. It's about trying to not trip on the little things, about trying to live more like in a 5D experience, trying not to be all worried about, mundane, everyday things. And it's about getting to a place where, you just feel more, in tune with nature and spirit or God, whatever your higher power is. And you just become more whole and you trust yourself. And I see these two cards working together towards that goal. So as you work on self-love and inner beauty and outer beauty, accepting yourself for who you are, you become the High Priestess, which is, just the ultimate in inner strength, knowing, and being. Capricorn, I think this is beautiful. So I think you will have a couple of, I was going to say incidents. I won't say incidents. I'll say events in April that will either show you the need to go on this voyage, or you're already on the voyage and there will be some events or milestones that will occur that will show you that you are on the right track. But Capricorn, this is fantastic. Now, if this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, Capricorn, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Capricorn. I'll talk to you this weekend. Bye-bye.